welcome back, guys. And now it's time. We're going to be taking a look at the first limited character of Bleach Soul Resonance, and that is Ichigo, orange hair Kurosaki, bro. He's a good big brother, unlike Byakuya. So we're going to be taking a look at him. It's BANKAI Ichigo. He does have his holification as well. Tell me how you feel about that. Like, I feel like they shouldn't have included the holification Ichigo yet. I feel like it should have just been BANKAI Ichigo and saved holification Ichigo for another unit. But either way, this guy is going to be pretty simple. He's a full DPS, full assault unit. He's a beast. He's pumping out insane numbers all the time. This guy is, in fact, that guy. So we're going to be taking a look at his build, how to use and how to build Ichigo Kurosaki. But before we do, guys, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. We're probably gonna go on to one of these guys next, maybe Rukia, because Rukia might just be underrated because she's an SR, so maybe we'll get into that. But leave a like and subscribe for all future content on BSR, JJK Phantom Parade, all of that. We're close to 1,000, only like 200 and something left, so let's get there, guys. But anyway, let's get into Ichigo Kurosaki. So like I said, he is a full assault DPS character. He is a slash unit. I do have him at 26 point, almost 26.8 power. This is what his stats be looking like. Let's get into his kit. So his passive, special attacks prioritize enemies inflicted with Getsuga mark. So you will be inflicting this Getsuga mark on all of the enemies, and you'll see what that does in a minute, but it's really good. So like when you hit your technique, you are able to teleport to whoever you've inflicted with Getsuga mark, which is really good. So that's his passive. It's not crazy, it's just simple. Passive boost 1, Ichigo deals 21.8% more damage against enemies inflicted with Getsuga mark. So that's another good thing about the Getsuga mark. Once an enemy is inflicted with it, you're doing basically 22% more damage to them. While under the holified state, releasing special attacks increases the damage of the next death blow by 17.5%, stacks up to 4 times. So while you're in your holified state, you can stack this damage increase 4 times, which is with almost 80% damage increase. Almost, not quite, but almost. The next level it will go up to 20%, which will be 80%. And then there's passive boost 3, when Ichigo's crit rate exceeds 100%, every 1 second beyond is converted into 1.5% extra damage, extra crit damage. So this is good. So this is why you're going to want to try and build him with as much crit as you can, crit rate. So we'll see what my stamps are. I don't even remember. Right, we'll go into his basics. Ichigo strikes 5 times with Tenza Zangetsu, dealing damage equal to 401% of attack and gaining spiritual pressure. Stop attacking after the 3rd strike, and Ichigo will charge briefly. When a glow appears, tap the basic attack button to release a special attack. This is what makes him really good as well. So you can, unlike the other characters where you have to wait for a meter to charge to do their special attack, something like that, he doesn't require a meter. You just have to hit the basic 3 times, wait for a split second, hit it again, and he will activate a special attack, which means that you can activate let's say Byakuya's battlefield skill very often. Once he's holified, holification is super high speed slash, increases the total damage of the 5 basic attacks to almost 600%, which is a big increase. So that's an almost 200% increase, and increases the total damage of the special attack Tenbu Renjin to 432%. It's really good. Really good. So special attack Tenbu Renjin, Ichigo slashes 6 times in rapid succession, dealing damage equal to 290%. So this attack does change if you have his weapon. Is it his weapon or his core? We'll look at it. I do believe it's his weapon, and you'll see what I mean when we get to that. So we'll look at his counter next. After dodging an enemy attack, Ichigo performs a rapid counter attack with Tenza Zangetsu, dealing 820%. This is really good. It's a high multiplier for a counter, and it says after dodging an attack and launching the attacker. The final strike of the counter attack inflicts 1 stack of Getsuga mark on the target. So the counter will inflict Getsuga mark as well, which obviously, if you remember the passives, gives you damage increases to that enemy that's inflicted with that mark. Tap the basic attack button to instantly follow up with the special attack. While releasing the skill, Ichigo gains invincibility. This is really good. So If you hit a counter, after he hits his counter attack, you're then immediately able to do your special attack. So that's insane. After he holifies, it's pretty much the same with the same multiplier. Inflicts 1 stack, tap the basic, while releasing the skill Ichigo gains invincibility. It's pretty much the exact same thing. I do believe it is the exact same thing while he's holified. So we look to that. Passive technique is Getsuga Tensho. Ichigo releases a dark sword wave that strikes the target from afar. So this will go full map. You launch this at someone, if they don't dodge, it hits, and it will inflict Getsuga mark. So once you hit this and then hit your basic towards that enemy, you will teleport to that enemy. It deals damage equal to 377% of attack. Tap the basic button when the technique hits the enemy, and Ichigo will dash to them and release a special attack. So yeah, so you're able to follow up with a special attack after you hit this Getsuga Tensho, and he will teleport to the enemy. After holification, Ichigo releases Getsuga Tensho twice in a row, dealing damage equal to 565% of attack with the first attack and 565% of attack with the second attack. So once you holify, you're able to double tap this, and he will do 2 of these consecutively. So that's really good, and each slash will be dealing 565% damage as opposed to the 377% before he holifies. Now his ult. Oh, his ult, bro. This takes long to build up. I'm not gonna lie, it does. You can build him with ult gauge charge rate, but it still will take a minute, at least compared to your other characters. But once you do, bro, and you hit this, it's wraps. Ichigo releases his hollow powers to immediately release a counter attack, reset his technique cooldown, and get holified for 10 seconds. So he resets his technique cooldown and he'll become holified for 10 seconds. And obviously once that runs out, he will auto do his death blow attack, which is crazy. It does a lot of damage. During this time, Ichigo gains the following effects. He is harder to interrupt, has greatly increased damage, is able to release techniques twice in a row, his HP won't drop below 1, and his ultimate is replaced with death blow. So while he's holified, he can't die. You're not gonna die as Ichigo while he's in this holification, because it will not allow your HP to drop below 1, but that is for 10 seconds. So death blow, this is basically his ultimate inside his ultimate. This is what's gonna be doing a lot of damage. Ichigo releases dark Getsuga Tensho infused with the force of hollow, dealing 807% damage to the target. Getsuga Tensho then explodes, dealing 2437.5% damage to all enemies in range. Yeah, this shit is insane, bro. The skill can only be released once while under the holified state. If not manually released during the holified state, it will automatically trigger when the holified state ends. So this guy is just as simple as it gets. He is just doing insane damage. He just is. I have him at boundary level 1. At boundary 1, his crit rate increases by 30% for 6 seconds after a special attack. And after releasing technique or counter attack, stacks up to 2 times each crit landed during the special attack, reduces technique cooldown by 0.5. So this is good because obviously you remember his passive, he wants more crit rate, and this can stack twice, which gives him 60% crit rate. So that is really good. So now we'll look at his build. His weapon, of course you're gonna want his main weapon on him, but his main weapon increases crit rate by 15%. Like we just said, in his passive you do want to get as much crit rate on this guy as possible. When releasing special attacks, Ichigo summons 2 after images to attack the target, dealing total damage equal to 100% of the special attack. This also counts as a special attack. So this completely changes the special attack, bro. His special attack does way more damage, and it kind of like traps enemies in, because he makes 2 after images that does the special attack with you. So it just keeps them in this little vicinity, brings them in, and damages every enemy around. That's what this is insane. And it gives a 50% to stat boost. If you don't have this though, I would say you're probably gonna want this one right here, because it basically gives 15% to attack for 12 seconds after dealing slash damage. And you know, Ichigo will be dealing slash damage as he is a slash damage unit. So his stamps, now you are gonna want these Ichigo ones. Pretty simple. I do have ultimate charge rate on, because obviously if I could get all of them with ultimate charge rate I would have, but you know, you want to get his ult as soon as possible, and it does take long for him to get his ult. On 2-piece, He gets increased slash damage by 11%, which is obviously slash damage slash character. You're gonna want that. Free piece increases his base attack by 18%. Each time a technique is released, increases special attack damage by 28% for 10 seconds. Unstackable. So even though it can't be stacked, it's really good anyway. It increases his damage, and you know, that's what he wants. He just wants more and more damage. And now his core. This is his core stamp. This is what you're gonna want for him. Now this, I haven't got this to drop for me either. This is from the pack, that scam pack that I did buy, but you know, worth it. I don't care. I can't get Byakuya's. If they drop a Byakuya pack and say, yeah, this is $50, yeah, I'm buying it. Like, because I can't get it to drop, bro. Yeah, don't judge me, don't judge me. But anyway, what this core stamp does at Ascension Stage 1, this is the stats it gives, which is good. Slash damage bonus, all of that good stuff. While holified, the counter button can be manually tapped to launch counter attack. So while you're holified, you will be able to launch his counter attack even without having to parry. So that is really good. While holified, Ichigo's crit rate increased by 15%. Manually releasing counterattacks increases his crit rate bonus to 25% and increases counterattack damage by 60%. So it's really insane. I hope I get it to drop again so I can ascend it one more time. That's his build. If you don't have this core stamp, I would say to go with this one maybe. Each time a special attack is dealt, triggers one additional attack of the same type, dealing damage equal to 25%. So because he's able to get a special attack very easily, if you put this core stamp on him, it does a lot. It does some, you know, more damage every time he does a special attack. So it is really good, and it gives a lot of attack damage bonus as well. So if you don't have his core stamp, I would say to use gather up 13 court guard squads. But you know, if you do have this, then just go with that. So let's take him into training, and we'll see how to use Ichigo Kurosaki Bankai. Okay, so now we're finally using the dream team. So let's get into the training. We'll see how to use his skills, how to use Ichigo. Let's get into it. So Ichigo here. First, we'll show his basics. So this is his basics if you go for full basics. It's actually pretty good. So that's his special attack, okay? So let's do his basics again. That teleport is really good, and at the end he will go for a special attack. So how you can trigger his special attack all the time is basically you do 1, 2, 3, wait for a sec, and you see where he glowed, like he glowed for a second. I'll show you again. 1, 2, 3, glow, and then goes into his special. That's a special attack. So if you go into Byakuya, activate this, the special, you can activate that, and you can do it all the time. So you can just activate his battlefield skill all the time. Not just that, while he's doing his special attack, you can switch into another character. So, whoops, one sec. Just like that, and he'll continue to do it while you switch into another character doing damage. Right, so let's say your enemy is all the way over there, and you want to get there quick, you can use your technique. So he's over there, you can use your Getsuga. It will inflict him with the mark, and then you can teleport to him and use your special technique just like that. Just like that. And then switch back into Ichigo. And like I said, he has the Getsuga mark on him right now. So if you saw for a minute, let's see if we can get it back on him. This, you can see it's like the black Getsuga flame on him. That tells you that you have the Getsuga mark inflicted on their enemy. So yeah, while the battlefield skills go in there, no matter who your battlefield is, you'll be able to activate it a lot because he can just continuously use the special attack just like this. Okay, now we have his ult. This is what we're looking for. So once you hit this ult, he will holofy, and it does damage on holification as well. So here we go. Look how clean that looks, bro. What the fuck? So here you can go into special attacks just like this, and notice that my counter button is glowing. You can press that and do a counter manually without having to counter. Back into your special attack just like this. And then you can Getsuga twice. My time ran out, okay? My time ran out. So let me just build that back up and I'll show you again. Okay, we have his ult built up again. So let's go back into the ult. So in this state, you're able to do Getsugo twice consecutively, like just like that. Teleport. You can manually hit your ult, or you can just keep doing damage and wait for your Bankai state to run out. I mean your Holofy state to run out, and then he will hit them with this death blow. This insane damaging death blow right here. So yeah, Ichigo's really simple. You just use him to deal insane damage. So there he is. There's Bankai Ichigo, the first limited character of the game. Let's take him into a stage and see how he does on the best team in the game. Okay, in Byakuya's video, we fought Yami. So instead of doing that in this video, let's go into Frenzy Feast and we will fight the stage 5 Byakuya Kuchiki. So let's get into that. I haven't really played this stage much, so let's do it. And I know he can be really annoying, so let's go. So we are going into this with the best team in the game. Beautiful counter. Okay, we dodge those. So notice how much we can go straight into doing his special attack, activating the battlefield skill as much as we possibly can. Let's see if we can disrupt him here with Kisuke. Let's Bankai here. Let's see if we can get him to trigger his Bankai. He does, he does. Bro, why is bro copying me though? Why is bro copying me? Mine was better, I'm not gonna lie, mine was actually better. Switch! What are you doing? So we switch here. Okay, that weren't good. Alright, move! Alright, we break, that's good. We need to switch back into him. Get the battlefield skills on the go again. This is going well. That big ass Gi guy, bro, getting in my way. We'll Holofy. This is good. Do big boy damage. Manually counter here. And then we'll special attack. Right into this. Go back into Ichigo. Oh, bro's using Senki. This ain't good. Does this stop my ult from... Because I know my ult was literally about to... Oh, no, no, we're good. We're good. We dodged those too. Okay. I don't know if we had the Kisuke stacks there, but we do almost 400k on that. That's nice. Dodge. We need to build these stacks back up. Let's disrupt him here. Stop. Whatever you were doing, bro, stop it. Dodge. Dodge. Nice. Bankai. I wish, why can't we do Senki with our Byakuyas, bruh? What's going on? Imagine if you... Okay. What the fuck? What? Bro, I don't remember doing this shit. Okay, this is wasting a whole load of time. Okay, we need to go back into Ichigo here. Holofy. Manual counter, come on. Okay, we'll go for death blow here. Beautiful. Beautiful. And we doubled our points because, you know, last time I tried it really long time ago. So there you go. There's Ichigo on the best team in the game. He is, as of right now, the best, at least the best DPS in the game. I don't want to say the best in the game because Kisuke is just so valuable. You put him on every team. Ichigo's insane. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it was helpful. And make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.